Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome back to me, Sufadilla Fibriyanti. In this opportunity, I will presentation about my individual presentation, part 7, under the title The Advantages and Disadvantages of Online Learning. Yes, before we go into the topics, now let me explain it what is online learning first. Yeah, online learning is one of the most powerful tools to impart skill and information to employees in training, instruction, or corporate companies. Simple because it is a flexible, consistent, and convenient way to learn. So here I will share you about the top 7 advantages of online learning. For the first advantages is fast, efficient, and scalable. Online learning gives you the availability to quickly create and communicate new policies and training. So for the second is consistency and capacity. Yes, online learning offers the ability to achieve high levels of cooperation among your target audience and ensure that the message communicated is consistent. This means all learners get the same training. So for the third is reduce your carbon footprint. By delivering your training online and testing your stuff through online quizzes, you are providing alternative to paper-based form of learning and testing. On the fourth is measuring learning activity. Here, if you use a learning management system, tracking learner progress is a breeze and reporting on activity is a button away. Next, number 5 is save your money and time. Here it reduces time away from the workplace, cut down on expensive your travel, and reduce the need for costly custom-based training. So number 6, that flexibility. This means online learning gives employees the freedom to learn whenever they want and whatever they want. With that being said, it means you can now train staff in remote location who would otherwise have trouble getting to and from classroom training venues. So for number 7 is higher learning retention. Blended learning result in a higher knowledge retention rate as in a wider range of learning style. There is also the added ability to refresh or update coursework whenever it is needed and learn at pace that suits your learners. Okay, this conclusion online learning is a must in all organizations. Okay, now I will share you about the disadvantages of online learning. From the first is internet connection problem. Yes, where there is a problem with your internet system, online learning is impossible. There is nothing you can do. Slow connection are even worse, isn't it? So for number 2 is lack the warmth of face-to-face interaction. Learning is a physical classroom is interesting and more involving as human interaction is present. So there are classmates or your friend to connect with and an interactor to consult for immediate feedback. This like in online learning. So number 3 is possibility of distraction. Yes, if you are taking online programs for home or a park, for example, be sure that there will be disrupt you, so it will be noise from your children, people moving around, friends who want to say hey, or you may easily switch off. But online and environment is so tempting that without discipline you might lose track of your goal. Again, next, stressful for those with weak character. Yes, if you are the lazy type or the lazy people, maybe you never do your assignment, never punctual and love postponing tasks. Online learning will be waste of time and your money. This is especially for the professional courses. So there is no tutor for you to follow you up. Better you go for ordinary classroom based your course. So number 5 is unsuitable for hands-on fields. Yes, there are courses that requires many practical sessions such as meditation, or you are want to be a doctor and the science. You will need a lab which online programs can't offer. And then requires a good grasp of teach skill. Learning from website, blog, or whichever online platform requires you to understand online technology. It's not just about knowing how to start your computer and getting to the site. So you need to know how to navigate the screen. So this is very easy for people who are always online on different sites, so they can figure out how to around a video, text, or text. Without such skill, online learning becomes stressful. So, and the last is e-learning is limited to certain discipline. Maybe all education disciplines are not created equal, and not all study fields can be effectively used in learning. For now, at least, e-learning tends to be more suitable for social science and humanities rather than scientific fields such as medical science and engineering, which reach a certain degree of hands-on practical experience. Will this could change in the future? We are currently not at a point where we can fully teach all professionals slowly through learning. Okay, maybe enough to my presentation about advantages and disadvantages of online learning. Now I will give the conclusion. Online learning technology, in my opinion, is applicable in every aspect of human life, include learning. Today, individuals do not need to be a physical building to learn something. There are many online learning platforms to help with that, include website, blogs, video, website, and even social media. So there are a variety of learning material that has benefited many, but you now know the advantages and disadvantages of online learning. The advantages of online learning like fast, efficient, and scalable, consistency and capacity, reduce your carbon footprint, so measuring learning activity, flexibility, and save your money and time, so higher learning retention. But there are so many disadvantages of online learning, like internet connection problem, like the warmth of face-to-face interaction, so unsuitable for hands-on fields, stressful for those with weak character, possibility of distraction, and uh, less disciplines. Okay, and now I will give you some motivation. Struggle that you do today is the single way to build a better future. Okay, thanks so much for watching my video. Sorry if I have any mistake from me. And the last, wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you next time.